Leetcode practice time. In this video, I'm going to cover the solution for this question cost barometrics, and also at the same time, I'm going to cover the general steps we should follow in a real coding interview. So let's get started. So remember, the first step in the real interview is always try to understand the question. If there's anything unclear, don't proceed to the next step. Please bring up the question to clarify the ambiguous part, and also at the same time think about some edge cases that can potentially break the general algorithm. So let's see. Given a m by n matrix, return all the elements of the matrix in spiral order. So like for this one, it's something like this. For the second example, it's something like this. So let's see. So it says that the matrix is not gonna be empty, and each of the numbers within -100 to +100. So I think at this moment I don't think there's any edge cases for this question. So let's get started to dive into the next step. So the next part is about finding solution to solve this problem. In this part, you're going to have some nice discussion with your interviewer about the solution, talk about some runtime space analysis before proceeding to the next part. So after you get an agreement, you can feel free to do some coding work, in any language you would like, and also take care about the correctness, the readability, and also don't be too slow. So the solution for this specific question is there really isn't too much of the room to think about the ideas, but the general direction is to do it layer by layer. So when I say layer by layer, you can think about like an onion. So like peel the onion, the first layer is something like this, and the second layer is like this. Like for this one, the first layer is this one, which is a outside of the circle, and the second layer is inside of the circle. So so regarding the code, so first of all, we are going to have the number of the rows within the matrix, then the number of the column within the matrix. We initialize the result list we are going to return. So it's layer by layer. We need to make sure that we iterate through every layer, and we don't want to reiterate the layer we have already seen before. So that's the condition of this while loop. And also think about, for example, when the matrix has odd number of the rows or odd number of the columns, then it can introduce something we need to check, which is this one, which is this if branch. So this if branch is to control we don't re-add the elements we have already visited before. So like for this layer, for this for loop, it is let's say for the first layer, this for loop is about from going 1 to 3, and for the second for loop, it is from 6 to 9. Then the third one is from 8 to 7, and the last one is 4. And then after this layer is visited, then we plus the layer, and that's it. And finally, we are going to return the result. So the runtime is going to be m by n. We just go through every element within the matrix once. And also remember, after you're done with coding, please set up some test cases to test this piece of code, and also think about some other test cases that can increase the test coverage. So that's it for this coding question. If you like this video, please help subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.